Monk. The Detroit Pistons are now on the clock, and the Pistons had 8 wins last year. What was that again?
Detroit basketball.
But now the question is, what is Detroit basketball going to do? We know they're moving downtown into a new arena next year. Andre Drummond, nearly 14 rebounds per game. That's second in the NBA, tied there with DeAndre Jordan behind Hassan Whiteside. But they've missed the playoffs 7 times in the last 8 seasons. One would think perhaps they need a shooting guard, need somebody to be able to score, as we're under 2 minutes left on the clock right now for the Pistons to make this pick, the 12th in the draft. Detroit, last playoff win coming in 2008. Have somebody to get buckets for Detroit basketball. Commissioner Silver with the pick.
There you go, Tate.
With the 12th pick, in the 2017 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Luke Kennard from Duke University.
Luke Kennard, a gifted scorer, played a couple of years at Duke, averaged a little over 19 points per game. This guy is a crafty player. He's ambidextrous. He was a quarterback in high school and threw the ball right-handed, naturally right-handed, but Dad made him dribble home a few blocks when he was a little kid with the left hand all the time. He turned into a left-handed shooter. Very skilled guy, and well, he knows every word from the movie Frozen. You can't go wrong with that, I guess.
I did not know that.
Always here to try.
A little disappointed in that, frankly. No, he's an excellent shooter.
Don't hate on Elsa.
He's got the best footwork in the draft. When he puts the ball on the deck, he's got deep range, and you mentioned he's a natural righty that shoots lefty, but he doesn't have a dominant foot. So when he gets in the lane, he can pivot, keep defenders off balance. His footwork is absolutely impeccable, and he can shoot over the top of people, get around them, and with that range, that allows him to set up a defender, and he's not got blazing speed, but he gets by people, and he's a competitor. He sticks his nose in there, and he rebounds at a really good rate for a guard. He is an underrated passer. The only issue, maybe he doesn't project to be a great defender at the next level. He wasn't necessarily a great defender when he was at Duke, but I think his offense, he's going to be able to hang, and he moves really well without the ball. Excellent offensive player that can really score in a variety of ways.
He had 19 20-point games last season. You see Luke Kennard coming up to shake hands with Adam Silver. He's not, I understand he's not an explosive guy. I think he is a really good athlete. He's got exceptional hand-eye.
He's an athlete in the old school way. Athlete now means run and jump. It used to be able to be you were skilled and you could play a lot of different sports, do a lot of different things. That's him.
That's what he can do.
Will it be enough to lead him to replace Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who's a restricted free agent?
Not at all. I just think they're different type of players. Absolutely. Detroit needs more guys that can create off the dribble, that are selfish on the offensive end. But one of the more unique things I saw about him is a 6'6" player with a 6'5" wingspan. I didn't know that existed for an NBA basketball player, but I do think as a 44% three-point shooter, he's going to find a way to get buckets for my Detroit Pistons.
The former Blue Devil is with Allison Williams.
All right, Luke, you're coming off a sophomore year at Duke where you really had a breakout season. What made this the right time for you to enter the NBA?
It was a tough choice to leave Duke. Duke was such a special place. And, I trusted the people I surrounded myself with my coaches and parents and people involved in my life. And they told me it was a good opportunity, and I was looking forward to it. And since I had a pretty good year, I thought it was a good time to go.
What do you think you did since the season ended, working out for teams that really impressed scouts?
Just showing more other than I'm just a shooter. Some people think that I can be just a shooter, but, just showing my playmaking ability, my creativeness, and my competitiveness. I'm a competitor as a player, and I'm just looking forward to this.
Ohio kid going back to the Midwest to play pro ball. How about that?
It's awesome. Close to home. I love it.
All right, Luke, thank you so much. Artie?
All right, Allison, Luke Kennard, the 12th pick in the draft, headed to Detroit. Jay Williams. So what are the Pistons getting in Luke Kennard in your judgment?
Hey, they're getting the best shooter in the draft, RD. And here's one of the beautiful things about Luke Kennard. We're going to watch some tape here on him, how he breaks things down. He's at the bottom of the screen. There's still room for improvement in Luke Kennard's game. And little things as far as seeing the plays at the bottom of the screen, and you're going to see him catch the ball there. Now, this is a simple scenario that Luke Kennard is going to see as he has taller guys that are a lot longer closing out on him. This is a cracked situation. What a cracked situation means, instead of trying to be elusive with the basketball, Luke Kennard should jump directly into him because the defender is obviously off his feet on an angle. I mean, that's a quick three-point play, but once again, his ability to put the ball down on the ground and make a play. Another situation, boom, right? You hear Mark Jackson talk about all the time. Hand down, man down. Next step for Luke Kennard, next level, taller guy, taller wingspan. No need to put the ball down the ground. That's a quick jump shot, but still showing you his versatility, showing you that skill set, putting the ball down the ground, creating space. And then the last play, another catch and shoot scenario, a little ball fake right there. In the NBA, that is a quick jump shot. He does not need to waste time, but you like the fact that Luke Kennard can put somebody on his hip. Even a bigger guy is right here on the side. He stays focused, goes straight up and straight down over a bigger player, finds ways to finish in the lane. Luke Kennard's skill set is not just shooting, but his ability to put the ball down the ground, make plays with the dribble, is something that makes him an exceptional player. But as his game becomes more efficient, look out the NBA, because he's one of the quickest shooters there is in the game of basketball right now.